Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robb.
He's gone for goal! Cafu, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He has found the way through. Shot could be on. Hangs one. Towering header. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Liverpool. Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. Cafu. Seedorf. Cafu. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's had a shot! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Picked out brilliant. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Drogba. Yaya Toure threads one in. Cross into the box. Oh, good effort! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Robertson. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pull it. Seedorf. Robertson. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe, he's rising! Looking to play him in. Davids. Now, what about a counter-attack? That'll be a throw-in. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Can he get on the end of this? And he's got away from him. And it's Drogba. That's the corner kick. Liverpool with the corner. They're first.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The final seconds now. Searching pass he's played there. And the referee has blown for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
With the owner of
Either
a
side
blue
holding
car
back
parked
here,
outside
it
the
has
stadium
been quite a
gate,
half this.
kindly remove
Well, I
it,
think the
as it is
message
about
from
to
the
be
manager
towed
at
away.
half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step.
Shoots! Oh, good finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat, and it's been given away. Rijkaard. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Thuram cuts it out. Spread to the right. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. It's a good-looking delivery. Seedorf. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Chance for a shot! And it's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Looking for the far post. Oh, well played. And the finish! Sends it crossfield. Dembele aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And no mistake! Into the lead once more! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Liverpool have their lead.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great.
It's Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mohamed Salah. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold tries the bullish header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Davids, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Drogba.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had it taken off him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's aimed in, and a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Robertson. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Wriggles his way through.
There will be 5 minutes added
Cannavaro
time.
promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Throw it. Another throw-in. Cannavaro. Van Dijk. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Cafu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And it doesn't. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Gullit gets it away. And here's Drogba. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. That looks a decent ball. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And here's Yaya Toure. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Drogba. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross goes in there. Czech claims it. Safe hands. And here's Drogba. And here's shot, surely! And he's done it! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Gullit tries to play it through. Now here's the delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Dembele. Thuram calmly anticipates. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ambitious ball here. Gullit. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That is a brilliant interception. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And it's Gullit. And that has left him in a heap. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Hullet. Mbappe. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And that has put paid to that.
Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's Drogba! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They get a throw in. And that's going right the way across. Mateus. Messi. Thuram. Messi. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Liverpool really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their third corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yaya Toure clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivery from Mbappe. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free, and that's played in low. And it's Bellingham. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Mbappe. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Vieira. And Mateus. Maldini. He's found space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quick look, then plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And it's Robertson. Looking for the run. Now, this could be a chance. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Drogba. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Chance! And a neat finish. 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! He's been caught on it here. And one more try. And he hits the net. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he get it through? Pull it. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has found the way through. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And this... It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is well cleared.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Dembele. Rijkaard can clear it away. Nice interception, well timed. It's a sharp pass. Great vision. And this is Drogba. Drogba! And there's a goal. 2 ahead. late in the day. Game over, surely. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Liverpool have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very...
And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Drogba picking up the man of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that...
Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've got a throw. Yaya Toure. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's the keeper's ball. Go ahead, Eagles have the chance to go the other way. Hernandez. Now it's Totti. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Dembele. And he was quick to react. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. A probing pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Shot a goal! There it is! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Drogba! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have their second corner now. He'll try from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Now it's Totti. That's a good ball out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Edmilson. Semenyo. And the through ball. And he was alert to it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Totti always looking for that half a chance. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. Goes for the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, good climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hernandez. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, well measured. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried.
Dembele! And again! Bellingham gets flagged offside. Baresi. Looking for options for movement. And they're back on the ball again. Dembele's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Totti has created one goal already.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Gehi. Over to the right flank. That's an imaginative pass. Semenyo is wide and looking to get onto this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe, Yaya Toure. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. And this could be the final action of the first half. Castolo. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Go ahead, Eagles are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And the through ball. And this is Totti. He is through here. It's Totti! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Totti is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar with the short one. Now it's Neymar. And a cross. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers. Go ahead, Eagles have their third corner. Neymar plays it short. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, what can they come up with here?
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Edmilson!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Semenyo gets into a good position.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Robertson has it in a wide position. Semenyo. Great vision. Castolo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found the way through. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Go ahead, Eagles, choosing to make the first change. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? And this is Drogba. Totti. Ungamoa. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. Nice interception, well timed. And now the breakaway. No, again there's no way through. Threads one in, and here's Saint-Maximin. It's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yaya Toure, and here's the chance to counter. He's got away, tries to play it through. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Delivery from Mbappe. Yaya Toure! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Totti. And it's Edmilson. That's destined for the flank. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Go ahead, Eagles. Clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Saint-Maximin picks it up out wide. Opts to play it back. Oh, well played. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He can run onto that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saint-Maximin. And Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, well played. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage...
Chance! Played with speed from back to front. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drogba is flagged offside. Now it's Eto'o. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
He's through here. Drogba! That has not worked out as planned.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Oh, he's all alone. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Eto'o. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going across goal. Getting up there! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Still goalless at the moment. Drogba. Van Dijk.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. And this is Drogba. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Messi. And the counter is on. Now it's Hazard. Hazard makes a dash for it. Foot in. Threads one in. Drogba finds himself offside. Yaya Toure, and this is Eto'o. Eto'o is onto this. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Tries a shot! It's loose now. Can he finish? That's a fair try, but just off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Dembele. Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro cuts it out. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Spread neatly. And he's had it nicked away. Yaya Toure. Messi. Azar. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Drogba. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! This possibly the last play of the half. Drogba! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Liverpool certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Bellingham looking to receive it in space. Messi. And that's a dangerous... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, chance for a shot! Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good effort! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's there to retrieve it. Robertson. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's nice. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though. He's having a pop!
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 10, Messi, numero 67, Ibrahimovic.
And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, they could break here. And he's picked it up out wide. Yaya Toure. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's going in strongly.
Now it's Drogba. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bellingham. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Bellingham. Just 5 minutes left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Pirlo. Schneider can see things, others simply... Schneider! penalty. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Pirlo, and he cuts out the supply, and it's Bellingham. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, a game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Liverpool desperately failing to...